The end of an era. Here we go again. It is time for yet another Supreme unboxing. I hate when YouTubers say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. A part of me genuinely does not want to make this video. However, another part of me feels like it is a little necessary with the recent shift in content. At the time of filming, I do not know what this video will be titled. Either I spent $10,000 on Supreme, or this is my last Supreme unboxing. I actually had a similar title to that back in 2017. However, that one did say, for now. I'm not saying I'm done with Supreme. I am just tired of creating a 20 to 30 minute video that consists of, look at this super cool, really expensive piece that I got. Anyways, up next, I've been doing that for 1,735 days. 5 years of creating essentially 3 different videos. Unboxings, drop lists, and live cops. And I still wanna incorporate all of that into my current content. I just don't want the video to be so hyper-focused on one thing and just more accurately encompass all of my interests in fashion, streetwear, sneakers, all of that. I'm hoping to make this video a little bit different than other unboxings. I'm still going to unbox a plethora of Supreme, but I kind of want to hash out some of these topics, discuss what got me into Supreme, my current thoughts on Supreme, and the future of my content. Even in this video, I'm gonna discuss some upcoming Supreme news, and I may even incorporate the footage from last Thursday's box logo live cop. If you guys are not new to the channel, you know when it comes to the live cop abilities, we do this! That's all I'm gonna say. As a lot of you guys know, I've made my living off reselling, and I even run an online cook group that is focused around getting people into reselling. Whether you are new or old to the channel, I do wanna say, I just created a coupon code +0.5, all caps, no cap. In the last video, I talked about these, and I also talked about these. But if you guys watch the live cops, you guys saw me cop this pair of dunks using the services in +1. If you are new to the channel, you can go back and look at some of the live cops. Those dunks, box logos last Thursday, a lot of other box logos, a lot of other hype releases were secured thanks to services within the group like Cardinal, Zephyr, Restock Monitors. A lot of the groups that offer the exact same services charge double, triple, or even quadruple the price. And I'm still offering you guys a 50% discount code off of that. Of course, that is limited, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about the services. If you guys want to see all the services we offer, you can go click the website. See where we talk about the services right here, how it highlights when you hover over it with your little mouse. Yeah, I did that. If you are an experienced website designer, you may not be impressed, but I'm freaking proud of that, man. Like I've said, I have my hands in everything. This is not just some freaking video sponsor. This is my baby. As you guys can see, I'm not super patient. I already had to open up some pieces. Okay, I actually had to open up more than just some pieces, but this is off to a good start. So for the first package, we have 2 Supreme box logos.
I don't care.
And we also have these Nike beanies. This is the Nike snakeskin beanie, and then this one has the repeated logo all throughout. And it's kind of cool that I opened these up first. As you guys know, in the last video, I talked about some of Supreme's history with Nike. How Supreme, why am I waving this knife at you, was the first brand to ever collaborate with Nike SB, and how a year prior to that collaboration, they literally made Nike tees. I feel like that Nike collaboration was actually really sick. I think the puffers are really dope. I didn't really care for the snakeskin hit on the bottom back tramp stamp region. Ooh, this is a dope one. I got this from my boy in the Discord, as you guys can see. Shout out to Southeast Shoddy. In the video, I described this as a disposable camera, and many of you, how do I want to say it? A lot of people were quick to correctly correct me that it is not technically a disposable camera. However, it very much so resembles a disposable camera, and even on the Kickstarter, they answer this question saying disposable camera's flash is only rated for up to 200 uses, and this can be used up to 3,000 times. 3,000 is not that much more than 200. Wow, this does not look as cool in person. It says white, but it almost looks like a pale yellow. Normally what they do is they put the box logo on front, and then they put world famous in a small little script like they did right there on the back. And this is the reverse box logo, New Era fitted, because obviously they reversed where they put the logos. It's a little off-putting having the world famous there because the crown essentially just looks blank, but I actually appreciate that they tried something different. Here is by far the worst North Face collaboration I have seen in quite some time. It doesn't look as bad in person, but it's this metal stud North Face jacket. It is the mountain parka. Something about this just feels a little bit more light. Oh, it's because it's a mountain jacket light. I believe this right here should be the nupsie, because you know what they say, if you don't like the collaboration, you might as well just cop the whole damn thing. Here you have the North Face studded nupsie. For those of you guys that don't know, the collaborations with the North Face is what originally got me paying attention to Supreme. At this point, I was aware of Supreme, but I didn't really care to go out of my way to try to cop something because I just felt like I could cop it from another brand that I like. Here we have probably another Yashica camera. Oh no! So sick. We have the corduroy camp cap. Just got that to resale, and these absolutely beautiful double knee corduroy painter pants. Supreme has done a pretty good job of being somewhat on trend with what is cool. You guys may have noticed a pretty popular trend, workwear. If you guys watch the trips to the thrift, you guys know I thrift a lot of Carhartts. I sell a lot of Carhartts. Supreme has definitely been introducing more of these carpenter pants. These fit so nice. They don't even really fit that baggy. It's really rare for me to compliment Supreme pants because Supreme pants literally fit like dog shit. You have the chalk logo cause hat, the bedazzled Swarovski S logo beanie, and the Kangol Bermuda hat, which I'm not gonna lie to you, has actually been kind of growing on me. I tried one on at the Goodwill bins when I was visiting Paul in Houston. I don't know, man. I kind of like it. It's just so comfortable. Should I wear it like they do in New Jack City?
Stop it. Get some help.
Another chalk logo or Kaz box logo hat. Swarovski S logo beanie. Kangol hat, but of course this one actually has a brim. Another Yashica camera. This might be the Yashica camera from the homie Isaiah. Yashica cameras. I forgot that I bought 2 of these. I am now good for up to 12,000 flash photos. This is not as thick as I would have guessed. This is a patchwork belt, genuine leather made in Tunisia. And then we got the bandana or paisley camp cap. This is currently reselling about $30 or $40 over retail. These are doing pretty decent. Some of the other ones not quite as good. We have yet another absolutely gorgeous Swarovski crystal S logo hoodie right here in white with the multi-colored Swarovski crystals glistening. What is this? This is like an origami homework assignment? What the f is going on? All that for some made in China Supreme socks. Unlike Boone, I actually got the color I ordered. Oh yes, baby. This right here
Is my sway.
one of the best pieces from this season. Being that I'm a little bit shorter in stature, I do prefer pieces like this to be a size small, but I had to cop this because I do have some plans, and the patches on this thing are insane. As you guys know, back in the day I used to BMX, so I was crushed when I did not get the S&M bike. I do have the FTP 26 and 20 inch bike. In order to console my L for the bike, I had to cop the Kryptonite lock for the personal. This right here is the Supreme twill jacket with the old English spell out across the front. This thing is so freaking dope. Sadly, I will say, even in a size small, it fits me a little bit big. Once again, another bike accessory to go with the S&M Supreme bike that I do not have. Okay, we have another heavy ass box. Okay, so I know why I got 2 baseball jerseys, and of course that purpose will be revealed in a future video. I know why I bought these. I also know why I got these. I mean, obviously you guys know I am the pant champion of the world, or I should say, at least here on YouTube, pants collection coming soon. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. But sadly, I just don't really care for how these fit. I also feel as if Supreme is a little bit lazy referring to these as tapestry. Them using the term tapestry like these are somewhat similar to the tapestry pieces they dropped last season. And then as for this Kryptonite lock, I don't know why I got a second one of these. I knew it wasn't gonna resell. Maybe I just got it because of free shipping. Buying 2 of these was definitely an L. L's up for them heads. After the processing fee, shipping fee, whatever other godforsaken fee they can think of, and then tax being applied to the item, and all of those fees combined, you can purchase this item for the retail price before shipping and before taxes. I think due to some of the ridiculous items that have resold in the past, like the Supreme brick. Earlier in the video, when I talked about how a part of me doesn't want to make this video, this is the part that I was talking about. Unboxing clothes for the last 5 minutes, that's easy. I've been doing that for 5 years. But opening up about personal thoughts, I kind of stopped doing all of that when the videos became so hyper-focused on Supreme and more specifically, Supreme Resell. Sometimes on YouTube, it's a little bit difficult to have a multi-layered discussion like this because there's a bunch of moving parts, a bunch of different variables as to why I don't want to make Supreme focused content. So hopefully you guys watch this next part all the way through. I'm even gonna talk about some things that if you guys have been watching the channel for years, you guys may have seen, but maybe you didn't understand or notice. I don't know, I'm just gonna get to it. The reason I wanted to break this unboxing up into 2 parts is because some of the pieces that I want to show you guys, I feel as if they will be a visual representation of the topics I'm gonna discuss. I have been wanting to discontinue Supreme content for years, and I've hinted at it many times. Like I said earlier, I had a video in 2017 saying this is my last unboxing, ... For now, I knew it wasn't gonna be my last unboxing because at that point, in order to keep providing for my family, Supreme was kind of necessary. I've said this before, I don't come from money. There's been other videos on my channel, like the changing my style video I did with Sanjeev, who is a friend of mine and fellow YouTuber. I've hinted at wanting to do other pieces of content for a long time. It is not because I feel as if Supreme is dead. There are some items I'm gonna show you guys that I think if you are a fan of clothing, even if you don't like some of the pieces I'm gonna show you guys, I feel as if you can at least appreciate them. Usually the people that say Supreme is dead fall into two categories. Either they don't know a whole lot about Supreme, they only really know that Supreme made a brick, stamped their logo on it, and they think Supreme box logos sell for $1,000 from Supreme. They're baffled at the concept of supply and demand. Supreme probably makes sales every single Thursday from those individuals trying to resell items like the Kryptonite lock, even though they've never bought or sold a single Supreme item in their life. And you could fit more seasoned resellers in that category as well, people who never really valued the brand, people who only resold it, and I'm a reseller. But I have always stressed, I'm also a collector, and you guys know that if you've been subscribed to the channel. And that leads me to the second category. You do have a category of old collectors. They might have been wearing Supreme before myself, and now they no longer support Supreme because they do not want to be associated with a certain type of people who buy Supreme. The term they would probably use is hype beasts. Those are two completely different categories, but both of them have something in common. They're missing the fucking point. Supreme is not just a brand that stamps their box logo into bricks or embroiders it into hoodies. Supreme is not defined by the dollar amount in this little green box. And Supreme is also not defined by the people who wear it. No brand is. People are holding Supreme to this standard that they do not apply to any other brands. No one's saying Stussy is dead, but Stussy doesn't resell for the most part. They might have a handful of pieces, but so does Supreme. And with the OG collectors, same thing. If a group of people that you don't like adopt a certain style, you just are gonna change your whole style. If that's the case, was that ever really your style? And if Jesus Christ stops busting nuts in my face, I can show you guys some visual examples of what I'm trying to explain. One of the best examples that I can use to articulate this point is the Hysteric Glamour collaboration from this season, week 4. That wasn't that long ago. Regardless of whether or not you liked the collab yourself, if you are familiar at all with the ethos behind Supreme and Hysteric Glamour, you can at least appreciate it. Even pieces that didn't live up to the resale hype, like this piece right here, low key, if a small is actually going for a decent amount, I might buy it. If you have a size small, hit me up, because I'd rather have a small than a medium, and I will gladly own 2 of these. This thing is freaking gorgeous. Betsy, Dorothy, Wilbur, Bethesda, whoever's grandmother risked her fingertips knitting this beautiful masterpiece. Let me know what retirement home you are at. I will go and thank you personally. You guys know how I feel about knits. You know how I like these natural tones. And one of the reasons why I like this collaboration so much, it serves, or I guess it does, one of the things that I like about Supreme. This was another really popular piece from this collaboration. This is referencing one of the most popular pieces that Hysteric Glamour ever released. I believe it was originally released in the 90s. It's become extremely popular in the last decade, especially since it has been worn by Lil Uzi over and over and over. There might be some people that just say it's not creative, they didn't do anything new, but they're referencing the brand, recreating something that is really hard to get your hands on. Whether it be this snake denim or this knit, Hysteric Glamour is known for making knits. Even having this big fuckum graphic that Supreme has used in the past. They both have this kind of anti-corporate, rebellious ethos, and we can sit here and argue the authenticity of that. I even said in the last video, it does feel a little inauthentic when they make a fuck Nike tee and then a year later collaborate with Nike. I also kind of respect it and think, that's some gangster shit. As I'm making this video, literally right now, someone comments and says, Supreme ain't dead till you see box logos at Ross, Marshalls. Like I said, Supreme is not defined by box logos. Ever since I've been making content, I've had people get mad at me because I will talk shit about something, buy it, and sell it. I've made it clear 50% of what they release is trash. Yes, they will release a brick with Supreme stamped into it, but then they will reference iconic pieces that aren't even clothing. It's not just Hysteric Glamour. You see it with the 1995 S&M dirt bike, the BMX bike that I sadly took an L on. You can't go to S&M and buy that bike. If you guys remember the old RC car video where I clickbaited and said I bought a new car, when I brought that in for them to build it, they were geeking out over it because it was an RC car that you can't really really get anymore. If you wore Supreme solely to be exclusive or cool or resell it, then yeah, it might be dead for you. If that's the case, it was never really alive for you. You never really liked it in the first place. That is not why I'm making this content. And stuff still resells. Like I said, I got these dunks. They resell like crazy. I got the box logo last Thursday. You guys are gonna see me destroy James Jebbia's website in just a moment. There's still a lot of beautiful pieces. I basically got the entire Hysteric Glamour collaboration. I got the white jacket, the black jacket, and yes, I got the blue jacket as well. I got the blue pants on me. I don't know where the white pants are or the black pants, but basically what I'm trying to tell you right now is I copped all 3 sets. The fact that we got this print on such a cool pant, you guys know how I feel about Carpenters. Once Detox drops and I do my pant collection video, you guys will see some Carpenters, a lot of which I thrift. Like I said, I still want to incorporate Supreme. I'm hoping to show you guys in a more digestible format instead of just making a video. I spent $10,000 on Supreme. I also got the flannel from the Hysteric Glamour collaboration. This is one of the items from this current season that's actually reselling quite well, so yeah, I'm definitely not keeping that. I've even been copying some stuff from previous seasons that I didn't get my hands on, like this worn leather varsity jacket. Supreme going all the way across the shoulder blades. As I've probably said in this video already, I did get a size small because I've been going for more of a cropped look. I have like a jacket addiction, which is why, I mean, I showed you guys this. I didn't really talk about it. This is the Jamie Reed varsity. I love the colorway, but I freaking hate this spell out. I apologize for my ignorance. I'm not a huge Jamie Reed fan, and I understand this is art from Jamie Reed. So if you are a fan of Jamie Reed, or if you are a modern art collector with a house full of KAWS, then maybe you are a little bit more cultured than myself. I only have 2 KAWS, so I am probably not as cultured as some art connoisseurs that are watching this, but to me, this looks like anything a 4-year-old child could do on a refrigerator with those magnet letters. He's known for these kind of DIY, almost ransom letter-esque spell outs. If I don't end up selling this and I do end up taking these off, I have a plan, but I've been buying a lot of stuff that I just want to customize. Even with this jacket, I love this jacket. I have some plans for this jacket, and that's the same reason why I bought 2 different baseball jerseys. While we're showing off a slew of bukkake colored pieces, we did get these Carpenters. Supreme often collaborates with Timberland. This is probably one of the staples in New York City. I actually do like these, although I don't feel like these fit quite as good as the Hysteric Glamour Carpenter pants or the corduroy Carpenter pants. Or maybe it's a little bit heavier of a denim, or maybe I'm smoking crack rocks. I also love stuff like this because this is the type of pant that some Raf Simons jumper, Suey Coke wearing Instagram fashion lord would see someone wear and be like, hey bro, you're a fucking hype beast. And then the second Aim Leon Dore drops this exact same Carpenter pant in a very similar neutral tone, you know they're copping it. I didn't talk too much about these tapestry pants. Like I said, I felt like this was kind of a cop-out. I mean, similar concept, but this is almost more of a jacquard material. I mean, we've seen Supreme do this a lot. What's crazy about this piece is this is kind of an example of Supreme resale right now. When this first released, it was next to impossible to get. They were extremely limited. I paid $475 for this. I think resale's even gone down. I think it's at like $430 right now. I have no problem admitting that Supreme resale is not what it once was. Obviously, I run a cook group. I've been saying for 2 years, if you want to get into reselling, you're going to have a lot better of a chance focusing on sneakers and even focusing on more low-key flips. Things like GPUs, game consoles, computer mice. Like, there's so many other things that resell, which we do talk about in Plus One, and the people that I see succeed the most are the individuals that take advantage of those low-key flips. There's still money to be made with Supreme. There's a lot of items that I copped this season. Obviously, I showed you guys these, the Emilio Pucci box logo, the Blessings jacket that's reselling for $1,000 freaking dollars. Even the leaked dunks that we got information on, which are releasing soon, those are so fire. If those are real, oh my God. I don't know, maybe some of you guys can flesh out your reasoning if you do disagree. If you feel like Supreme is dead, maybe you guys can articulate that a little bit better than it doesn't resell or it's worn by hypebeasts. Because like I said, those reasons suck. Maybe you feel like they are referencing those unobtainable pieces less and less. We saw that with this collaboration. I mean, this would have been way sicker if they did a T4 or T5. You guys know I like film, I've shot film. Why? Like, why would you waste that collaboration? Or maybe you feel like they are trying to bleed every single thing that gains any amount of popularity. I mean, with the Carpenter pants, I showed you guys several pairs of Carpenter pants that released this season. They started by releasing one a season, and now they're just flooding the market. But even then, like, if that is a reason, then why are you buying it? And mind you, this is all coming from a reseller. My current standard of living is from buying and selling Supreme and reviewing these dropless videos. I never thought it would become what it has become. And because I never had money growing up, it became something that my family essentially financially relied on. I remember when I came up with the idea, I called my bro Cameron, who I befriended because he was originally a subscriber on my channel. This was back when I was doing low-key brands and trips to the thrift exclusively. I just started incorporating some vlogs. I kind of jokingly said something to the effect of, it's so easy on YouTube, all I'd have to do to get followers is make a video titled, I spent $1,000 on Supreme. Although I wasn't serious and I was kind of making that comment to voice some sort of frustration I had with the YouTube genre at the time, he actually responded seriously and said that he would watch that. And because he started off as a subscriber, it made me think about it. And I remember talking about how him and others would like to hear my perspective because I genuinely like streetwear. Obviously, it's become focused around Supreme, but that is exactly why I don't want to keep making such hyper-focused content. I will still do deep dives into things that I enjoy. Hopefully, I will show you guys some future Supreme customizations. I'm not gonna say I'll never mention Supreme or that I won't talk about Supreme. I'm just saying I don't want to do a Supreme video every week, and that's why I've only released, I think, 2 in 2 or 3 months. Now I have thousands of people that are gonna hold me accountable. Some people won't even watch the video all the way through and will probably leave some dumbass comment the second I make some Supreme video in a month or 2 months or 3 months, whenever the next Supreme video is. That being said, while we are here, we do have this drop list. There's not really much to note. Sadly, those Supreme dunks that I was talking about earlier, as far as we know, are not dropping this week. We're actually expected to see the Supreme Vans drop this week, and I love this pattern they're doing. I don't think it's for everyone, but if you guys have been watching the channel, you guys know I love monograms. However, why are they doing skate mids and eras? You have the sunglasses dropping. I think the Brooks pair looks cool, but probably not gonna get those. The patched denim painter pant. Once again, in terms of resale, this week is not looking too hot. Granted, the full drop list is not out at the time of filming. As you guys probably have guessed, I'm not gonna do a live cop this week, but I do owe you guys something. Ooh. Your boy is looking like I am currently being visited from Jesus Christ himself. I'm slacking. Wait, what? Click and hold the circle to continue? Bro, fix your fucking thing. Gotcha, bitch. You're fucking lying, bro. I'm using a new Google account, which is a mistake. Process the fucking payment. There we go. I see it processing. Hopefully I don't get high traffic. Process. Thank you. Process. James Jebediah, if you do not give me this box logo, we are so close. We've gone through so much. I'm gonna actually be kind of surprised actually if I don't get high traffic because like I said, this is a new Google account. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Bitch. Figures. The new one works and this one didn't. It makes no fucking sense. The one that I 100% manual all the fucking way. Don't do that. Yep, I want this one. Give me 2 boxes. Just give. Stop that. James Jebediah, to all that is holy, please just go to the damn checkout page. James Jebediah, you better hurry the fuck up. Why do you keep doing that? Oh my god. You would think with Jesus Christ literally staring through my goddamn window I'd be able to get that. Fucking process the goddamn payment. I keep clicking. Holy shit balls. This is why I don't like doing live cops anymore. What are you doing, you fucking crackhead? Process the payment! Supreme needs to fix his. Oh my god, bro. This is disgusting. Gotcha, bitch. Needless to say, last Thursday was stressful, but we still came out on top. It's been a while, so I decided to include that little bonus footage. Please, if you could take a second, smash the like button down below. Also, of course, I would not have been able to get that box logo if it was not thanks to Cardinal. If you are in the Discord group, top link in the description, but of course, all members do get access to Cardinal completely free. Also, they do have an iOS autofiller coming out soon, so stay tuned because we will be giving out some free copies as well as doing a group buy with them to get you guys a discount. If you join, make sure you use that discount code. It is limited, but it is something that I wanted to release, so that way any followers who've been kind of on the fence and thinking about trying it out have a little bit more of a reason to do just that. I would also love to hear you guys' opinions about the things that I discussed, but as I've expressed, I'm extremely thankful for everyone that does continue to rock with me and support the new content. Like I have said countless times, I plan on including a lot of the same content. I just want to consolidate it into smaller portions and include a lot of other content that covers a broader range of topics and interests. When I first talked to Cameron about this video idea, shit. Like I mentioned, it was a joke. I never planned on making this a regular thing, but it just kind of took off. And back then, I don't think anyone was making videos saying, I spent this amount of money on Supreme. So I do owe everyone that gets annoyed at those ridiculous titles an apology. I don't think I was the first to do it, but I do think I was the first to do it consistently, which is why it got memed and why all those videos went crazy. And the other thing I didn't really discuss is I do feel as if that content has just been completely oversaturated. There are so many people that do the exact same type of content that I started years ago. Like I said, there were people doing Supreme content, but it wasn't super consistent. They weren't doing weekly dropless videos. Like, that did not exist. And my boy Sleepy can vouch because me and him were the first two to do it. Anyone else that does it did it after me or him. That I can say fairly confidently because me and him literally started the exact same week. And that is no shade to anybody. I got love for people that do it, like my boy Boone. You guys know I've always rocked with him. I just feel like because that content is so easy to produce, it's a bunch of different people making the same shit, and I want to make something different. So hopefully you guys support. Like I said earlier, smash the like button down below. Check out some of the recent videos. Subscribe, turn on post notifications if you have not already. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm genuinely curious to read what you guys got to say. One of the reasons why I've been enjoying these recent videos is because, like I mentioned in the last video, it's one of the few times as of late that I have felt a sense of community that I felt when I first started YouTube. Anyways, as always, keep living the star life. I appreciate you from the top and bottom of my heart. As always, peace the fuck out.
Star life, Chris say shooting on magic. All these thoughts been ran through. Goddamn it, like back chief, keep drop. I don't like that shit. Lil Reese in the coupe clip, do a backflip.